Hey Bryce, what is kind of the team's mantra heading into this weekend? Try to break a little bit of a skid y'all have.
I think we got together as a team after the game last night, and we need to be the aggressor. We need to create energy. We feel like at the beginning of the game, our intent's good. Then we'll go through a lull for part of the game where we're just kind of going through the motions. And we have so many guys in this locker room who have been a part of a very good team. This team we have in this locker room is very talented, and we need to stay with each other. We need to have a chip on our shoulder and have the mentality that it doesn't matter who's across the diamond. We're going to go play our ball, and we're going to play hard. That's something that we really need to get back to our roots. The culture coaches established is we're going to be hard-nosed dirtbags, and that's something that we really need to get back to.
I know in there's been past years where y'all have, namely about 2 seasons ago, where y'all kind of sometimes struggled to get a hit. If as you look at this lineup, this is a good offensive team, isn't it? This is a team that barrels up the ball. It's just trying to find empty spaces, as opposed to teams that just kind of couldn't buy a hit because you weren't making solid contact. Am I right on that?
I think you're 100% right. We hit a couple balls last night that were hit on the screws. I think one inning we had 3 barrels and we had 3 outs, nothing to show for it. And it's just sticking to the approach of being the aggressor at the plate, not letting the pitcher get comfortable, taking swings that like he lands a get me over breaking ball, but you take a good swing. He's on the mound thinking, oh gosh, he saw that well. So now we're in the spot to where we can go on the attack and not be on our heels.
Then how impressive has what Hunter Coleman's been able to do off the bench so far this season? The numbers he's been able to put up, and do you think he's deserving of maybe seeing a few more at bats?
100%. What Hunter Coleman's done is incredible, and this game pays you back. He's an incredible teammate. So when he has gotten those opportunities, things are on his side because one, he's a great player in general, and two, he's rooting for everybody in the dugout. He's such a good locker room presence and such a good veteran leadership that when he gets his opportunities, it's not like he hasn't been paying attention the whole game. He's locked in, ready to go, and making the most of what he's got, and he's done an incredible job. And everybody's ecstatic for him because of the person he is and the teammate he is.
Thanks, man.
Bryce, you guys had some struggles early in the year, and if I remember right, you guys talked about maybe you're just trying too hard. Is there any similarities between what's going on now to the beginning of the year? And if so, is that something you can draw from?
Yes and no. We have a group of guys that have been through it, a group of guys that have been through a lot of stuff together, and it falls on our shoulders that when the grease does get hot, how to calm down the flame. And we know what we need to do. We know how it's supposed to be done. We've fallen short of that the past couple games. We should be the aggressors. We have a great team as far as pitching staff, defensively, a lot of depth in the lineup, guys who can really swing it. And our whole focus and our whole main goal is to just get back to going playing and have the mentality that we're going to get after it. We can't walk through this. We can't expect to show up every day and win. Everybody, whether it be SEC or not, has so many guys coming back with the COVID year that we have to show up and play our best baseball every single day. So it's more of a mentality thing that we have addressed, and we're going to be great at moving forward.
There's a lot of baseball still left, but how important is this series with Georgia this weekend?
Obviously, there's a lot of baseball left, but the urgency definitely is going to be picked up. We know what we have. We know what we're capable of, and it's all about showing up and having the mentality that we're going to do this. Not, oh my gosh, let's sit back and hope for the big hit. It's put your cleats on, spike up. Once you get between those lines, it's on. 1 through 9, every single pitcher, every single defender, everybody in the dugout, 1 through 27, or 1 through 30 now, sorry, with SEC rules. It's on. Everybody's going to be locked in. The intensity is going to be incredible, and we're going to create that energy.
Thank you.
Bryce, you always talk about how mental the game of baseball is, and it's tough sometimes when you're putting barrels on the ball and just not resulting in hits. So do you feel the team's confidence waver at all after a 4-game stretch where y'all haven't hit as well as you probably could have?
The reason why baseball is so special is because, like you said, you can hit a ball 110 miles an hour and it can be an out. But what we have, and we're so lucky to have, is the veteran mentality of, you've been through that. We know the ups and downs of the SEC. For example, we got swept at Ole Miss 2 years ago, and then we came back and we bounced back because we knew that baseball has. You have to have a short memory, especially in this league. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You can't expect to go out there and hope for the best. You got to go attack the situation. So as far as confidence, no, we just know what needs to be done, and we're going to find a way, and we're going to make it happen.
Awesome. Thank you.
All righty. Anything else?
Good to go.
Thanks again. We'll have Bryce Miller, and that'll wrap it up.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Bryce.